I've been so preoccupied with the supporter of the cause's request that I forgot to blow the trumpet of 8,000 subscribers. That's so many people. Thank you all for being here. On with what we were going to do. All right, new rule. Softball Sunday could be any day. I mean, after that STP song and the intense analysis of the Brad song, my musical brain needs a break. Plus, I don't want to name any names or anything, but somebody decided that they didn't want to stay home and work today, and they went golfing, so... Anyways, I was working on Champagne Supernova, and then immediately afterwards, I picked up my ukulele, and I decided to see what it would sound like, and it was actually very satisfying. Plus, I found out a really cool way to do the solo on the ukulele, so I thought I would share all of this with you. Here we go. A, just like the regular song, right? A, so guys can eat anything. So G2 and C1 is A. Now, we can't put our G from our A7 in the bass, but we can play an A7, and that's keep your A going here, and do, well, I'm going to use my ring finger on the E string 3rd fret. The cool thing about this is F sharp minor, which, again, we can't put the F sharp in the bass because we have limited options here with only 4 strings, but F sharp minor is just move your ring finger down, so you have what you might recognize, guitar players, as an inside-out D, but on these strings instead. And then there's nothing to do about the E in the bass, you just play regular A, so... How many special people change? How many lives are living strange? Right? And you just repeat the A, it's at the beginning and the end, that's the beginning. And of course, going into the second chorus, the big one, instead of the A with the E in the bass, which we're not even doing anyways, we play E, which is 4-4-4 from your face to your feet, and then 7. 7 if you want. You could play it like a, well, it could be 4-4-4-2, but then you have 2 of this note. So if you do 4-4-4-7, you have a really epic, dramatic, as epic and dramatic as a ukulele gets, high note there, so we get from the A7. That's a good spot. F sharp minor, and then big E. Someday you will A. Regular old G, which is our D shape, right? 2, 2, 3. Regular old F sharp minor. And then all the way up to epic E. One more time. G, the aforementioned F sharp minor, because people believe. G, people believe. Back to A. Back to G. D, which is 2 frets lower than E, right? So 2, 2, 2, open. And then up to E. Why? You could also play D with the epic high note. 2, 2, 2, 4, right? And then we're into the solo. What kind of happens on the ukulele with the solo is kind of neat, and it's just a function of lack of notes, but you're going to see what I'm talking about. Grab the A string 2nd fret. Give it a little, give it as much of a bend as you can. Open, E2, back to A. Did I call that the A string? I hope I called that the A string. The bottom string, the one close to the floor. Bend it, open, E2, back to A open. Now E2, open. So, the note in the solo in the scale from our A scale is A's 2, which is B. Now, this is the C string, which is one note, unfortunately, higher than B, but what it also happens to be, no pun intended, is A's minor 3rd. So when we go open 1, this 1 being A's 3rd, the regular one goes 2, 3, not fret numbers, notes of the scale. We're going minor 3, major 3 here, and it gives it a funky, cool, really intelligent sounding sound. So when you're around the campfire, And then same hammer on 2nd fret, next string, open. 2 open to finish it out. So we got repeat. Repeat. Now here I like to switch to E7 down to 5. Now grab 7 again, slide it up to 9, and play A7. Then move that shape down 2 frets. And then we want E5, A4 for that resolution that I really like, but isn't probably actually in the song. So. At which point we do the verse again. And then we do a chorus, epic E, A, you already know all this, G, F sharp minor, A, and then for the epic solo bit it's A, so keep your middle finger, lose your ring finger, put your pointer finger on the E string 1st fret. Back to G. A. G. F sharp minor. F. G. And end it on A. One of the cool things I like about the ukulele is how sort of naked the chord changes are. You can really hear each of the notes that are changing to other notes. So for instance, from our A to our F sharp minor, sorry, to our F, that's just fascinating to me. There's no English words for what I'm thinking, but perhaps you can share my fascination. I mean, look, this note is going down 1, so just put that in your ear mind there. And listen to it as we make the change. I don't know what happened. This note is going down 1 fret also. So we got, ready? And then if you just listen to those 2 notes together, that does not sound like F sharp minor F to me, but that is going on when you play F sharp minor F. Things I think about. Anyway, Ryan's pick, softball Sunday on Friday, which means tomorrow is relative softball Sunday, Monday, but don't go to work because no one else will be there. This is just for here. I didn't change everything about the world. Whew, that was a close one. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.